Sonoma Raceway, nestled amongst the picturesque wine country of Sonoma. Once a year, 43 drivers from all over the world and thousands of their fans gather for one of the most spectacular events on the NASCAR circuit, the Toyota Save Mart 350. The crashes, the drivers, the drama. It's all coming up on KRON 4's NASCAR Live. And now, here's your host, Gary Radnich.
You're not like the Olympics, are you? Probably.
Good evening, everybody, from lovely Sonoma. We are raring to go here. This is one of the top events on the NASCAR circuit. It is indeed the Toyota Save Mart 350. The best drivers in the world all want to be a part of this scene. We're talking about the five-time winner, Vallejo's Jeff Gordon. We've got Danica Patrick. Don't forget, Earnhardt Jr. is here, and the King, Jimmy Johnson. We're going to take you behind the scenes, show you major reasons why this is one of the great stops in NASCAR racing. Let's warm you up right now.
We're getting ready for the 25th running of the Toyota Save Mart 350, the first of two road races annually on the Sprint Cup Series.
The Toyota Save Mart 350 is the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, and it's really the biggest party we throw all year.
Final corner at Daytona.
NASCAR people associate with cars going around in a circle. They wait until they come to Sonoma in June before the drivers make their first right turn of the year. And when they come out here, it's uphill, it's downhill, it's right turns, it's left turns. It is the antithesis of what they're normally doing week to week. And some guys have taken a few years before they really get it figured out. But it makes for a terrific show.
Got a hell of a handbag out here.
Danica Patrick in trouble.
I think the drivers love spending time in wine country. They love having a little bit of variety in terms of the race from week to week. And they, one thing about our race is that unlike the big high-speed oval,
Stupid.
Tony Stewart.
they're having to squeeze into tight spots all the time.
They better not think we wrecked him because he can't go to the inside and try to shift.
They call it trading paint in NASCAR. There's a lot of bumping and banging that makes for a very entertaining race.
Truex Jr., a winner in Sonoma.
That's the Napa car, baby.
So Gary, we've known each other a long time, back to my Oakland A's days. I think it's been about 30 years maybe, and I know you love to talk about the place. You know, it's Infineon Raceway, it's Sonoma Raceway, it's John Cardinale's racetrack. But, you know, it's great you're finally coming out here. You know, you talked about it all these years. We finally get you on site. Man, what a special day for everybody here.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Steve. And he did mention the name John Cardinale, who was a long-time public relations man, and John passed away a few years ago, but everybody who came in contact with John knows what this race meant to him, and if his family happened to be watching, you had one heck of a husband there. We love John Cardinale. All right, here's the boss man, the great, from North Carolina, David Hoots, the managing director. Dave, by this time of night, you're usually partying before a big race, are you not?
I think I'm getting ready for the festivities over the weekend.
Okay.
And heading to bed, really.
Let's start with the course. Only Watkins Glen, New York matches this for a road course with the NASCAR drivers, but nobody's scared of this course, huh?
I think they have a great deal of respect for this race course.
Yeah.
It's very challenging and very technical.
Is it hard to make sure, because, you know, in certain sports, if you don't get like golf, without Tiger Woods, everybody is breathing a little tougher. I guess what I'm saying, Jimmy Johnson, Danica Patrick, Earnhardt, they're all here. Is it tough to ensure their participation?
No, they're wanting to be out here and compete at the highest level of motorsports, and that's what this offers.
All right. A lot of banging. Again, I'm no race car expert, but it seems like there's a little more bumping, a little more grinding these days, which makes for good showmanship, and you get in the highlights when there's a little brouhaha.
Well, there's a lot of competitive cars out there, and the competitive nature of what they do. It's tight, hard racing on a fast road course here at Sears Sonoma.
The great David Hoots, you've picked the last 20 winners. Oh, well, that sounds good, Dave. No, who's going to win on Sunday?
I don't know. I'm gonna find it be interesting just to watch the knockout qualifying tomorrow and see who has the edge.
Yeah, because that's what you started now. You got to you just don't get in there and get a pole position. You've got to go through a couple of races then.
You have to earn it, and you have two rounds that you go through, and there's an elimination process that we take. The second round, we get it down to 12 cars, and they go out and compete head to head instead of just by themselves and see who can come up with the fastest lap.
All right, it is the most challenging track on the circuit. Let's give you a little spin here, show you just why it's so challenging. Sonoma Raceway is definitely no cookie-cutter racetrack. The Toyota Save Mart 350 is 110 laps of incredible speed, hard braking, and tight cornering. It's a track that demands respect. Every turn, every twist of this 1.99-mile course requires your full attention. In addition to the curves, the Sonoma Raceway features a significant elevation change, adding uphill and downhill to an already unique road course. This track is unforgiving, a track where a single misstep could mean the difference between victory and disaster. Sonoma Raceway will test every driver's limits, rewarding those who acknowledge its shameless intention to outwit and outsmart you around every corner, punishing those who don't. The track is intimate, a track where paint is swapped generously and drivers have to battle for every inch of asphalt. With multiple left and right turns, brakes, gears, and nerves are pushed to the absolute edge. A little tour of the track. Doesn't look that tough to me. Is it? Is there one part of that?
80 looked tough to me coming in, so this is this is a little different.
Is there one part of this course that we should look for Sunday to be the most challenging?
I think going up into 2 with the elevation change, blind turn, makes it extremely challenging.
All right, you want to hang around a minute, or do you have a wine tasting date, Dave?
No, I'll hang around with it.
Couple more minutes.
Couple more minutes with you, enjoy myself.
All right, we've got driver interviews coming up. We are going to take you inside these vehicles. We're going to have a live tire change right on this air. We're even going to pull somebody out of the audience. And KRON is not in position to be paying insurance, so this better work, Swanson. We're coming back from Sonoma in a minute.
We always enjoy going to Sonoma. It's basically home for me, so I get to see a lot of family and friends that I don't typically get to.
Well, obviously excited going back to the road course, site of my last win, and you know, got a lot of great memories out there. We've had some really good runs over the years, and always look forward to the road courses, especially Sonoma. It's a fun racetrack, and you know, obviously a beautiful part of the country.